welcome to J&J's Kitchen. Today I am going to prepare for you Chilean sea bass with a tomato relish sauce. Absolutely divine. You will really enjoy it. Chilean sea bass is also called Patagonian and Antarctic tooth fish. It is one of the most sought after fish in the world, and it is absolutely the most flaky, tender, flavorful fish you will ever eat. Also, it is very low in calorie and fat, as well as contains a lot of omega-3s, fatty acids, and very low level of mercury, which is one of the most delicate fish you can actually have. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare it with you with a tomato relish sauce. The relish sauce is very simple, very easy to make. You need tomatoes, olives, I have green olives here which I've pitted and chopped for you, capers, shallots, mustard, some champagne vinegar, and olive oil, salt and pepper, and that's it. It makes a fantastic meal, very easy to prepare, and absolutely delicious. Okay, so here we are starting. So the recipe requires me to cut the tomatoes, but also the capers. You always have to rinse your caper, so I just rinsed your caper. Now, before I start cooking, I am going to prepare the olive oil with the mustard and the vinegar, so I will have my sauce already prepared before I get my tomatoes in it. So what it just simply needs is 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which I have right here. Okay. 1 tablespoon of champagne dressing, which I'm going to put it right in this. Okay. And then I am going to add the mustard. Go. I love mustard, and you're going to start whisking this out a little bit to prepare. So this is our base for our tomatoes. So now we're going to move to cooking the tomatoes, which will take literally 3 seconds to do. This is an extremely easy dish to do, and it will really take less than 20 minutes to prepare. By the time you cut everything up and put it together, it's literally 20 minutes. An extremely easy meal to put together. So let's get started with the fish. I put the remainder olive oil in my skillet, and what I'm going to do right now, as soon as it gets hot, which is, is gas, so it cooks a little bit hotter, so it should be there, I am going to add my caper and fry them for a minute or so, just to give it the little crispiness to it, okay? So here we go. Alright, I am going to add, now that it's nice and hot, I always put a couple in it just to make sure that I know when it's hot. I'm going to add all my other caper, and I'm just going to leave it in for a little seconds. You don't need much time to it. You just want to make sure that they get nice and fried. They don't take long to prepare. Okay, as you can see, they're nice and hot and already springly, so I am going to cook the tomato, lower my heat a little bit, too much, and as well as the olives. There you go. And you just shake the pan a little bit just to kind of warm them up a little bit. And as you can see, they'll have a beautiful color. And you just don't need much. Just a little bit. Shake the pan. You just need them warm for like a minute or so. Alright? You're going to season with salt and pepper. And add as well as your little shallots at the last minute. You just kind of want them in to have a nice little flavor to it. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm going to turn them one more time just to kind of make sure that they get all the juice there. And they're absolutely beautiful and done. I'm going to turn it off and move it in with my little seasoning that I did earlier. There you go. There you go. Make sure that all the pieces are in. I love capers, so there you go. Give it a good little stir and let this sit here marinating with the dressing, so you will have a wonderful, wonderful relish. Your relish is completely done. There's really no need to change the pan. The skillet. You're just gonna wipe it down a little bit with a little paper towel, and you add a little bit more oil. So now we're going to cook our sea bass. And as you can see, it's a beautiful piece right here. I am going to season it a little bit with salt and pepper. I hope you can see this, okay? Just generously all over with salt and pepper. And this really will take 2 minutes to cook. I mean, this is a gorgeous piece. Make sure that you cover the corners as well. So now that we have that done, my oil is getting nice and hot. Move it around a little bit to be even. And I am going to put this beautiful piece in. Don't you just love that sound? I love that sound. So you're just going to leave it there. The trick is not to touch it too much. You just leave it to cook on a couple sides, probably 5 to 6 minutes. You want it a nice little crust, so don't play with it. Just kind of hang it on to over the heat and let this fire do his thing. Alrighty, let's check to make sure that it's nicely cooked on the other side. Just a little bit. And let's flip it over and just give it another couple of minutes. Alrighty, I am going to turn it one more little time here. Perfect. Just to give it one more little sizzle on the other side, and my sea bass is completely ready, and it's time to enjoy it. Alrighty, our sea bass is all ready to go from the pan to our beautiful dish, and you can see it's nicely and slightly golden on the corner. I'm just going to put it in the middle of our plate. Get rid of this for a second. And I'm going to take our relish. As you can see, it's all nicely and warm still, and I am just going to dish that over it. Just like this. This sample. There you go. Voila. I am going to put a couple of more tomatoes on this just to give it a nice little look. And here we go. Our Chilean sea bass with tomato relish is completely done. As you can see, it takes less than 20 minutes. So this can be a nice side of rice if you want to do that way, or a nice salad and keep it very light. A very light dinner which takes 20 minutes to prepare. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for joining me in G&G's Kitchen. I'm G&G. See you next time. Bye.